Hi everybody, this is Pepe Le Pieux, second episode. Well, it's been a month that I did my first YouTube parody or something. Well, after I look at it, I realized that, oh my God, that was terrible. Maybe that's why I still have 3 subscribers, which remind me, if you want to see more of that disaster, you can like, subscribe, comment, follow, whatever it is. That will always help me out. Anyway, I realized that there's some time, because I was, stressed because the camera, all of this, I feel like I was reciting some stuff. Well, sometime I was reading, so that's really the problems. Anyway, I am here to try to get it better and to go to various problems. Again, I will try to fix the problem. If you give me any comments or anything, I will try to, for the next video I will make, I will try to adjust it. Any criticize are welcome. But for that, you need to subscribe, put the little bell in, like, and comment. Anyway, well, I was realizing that I was actually not looking at the camera when I was actually doing my skit or when I was talking to you guys, and it feel like weird when I was looking at me like this. Also, the transition wasn't good. I still have to work on it. I mean, I edit my own videos, so, be nice. I'm an old guy. It takes me a long time to get anything going. Now, I also promise that I will never do politics. I will talk sometime about politics, but I will always try to be neutral as Swiss, and I will always probably use Switzerland as an example. So, don't try to tell me you talk about that guy or that guy. No, I'm just a generalization of a joke that be political, but that doesn't really apply to the subject or to any countries. Okay? It probably, if we apply to a country, would be to mine original country, which is Switzerland. So, also, I'm trying to work on some different songs, which remind me, I do look for an animator to will be okay to animate my Swiss rap song. Instead to me singing the song, I would like to have an animation, like a cartoon, while I'm singing that song, not me. Because me, I'm old and important. I thought it would be a funny thing to do. However, speaking of other singers, hopefully that channels will become more popular, I will try to invite some singer into my channels. So if you have a videotape of one song or 2 that you have, please email it to me. Let me know in the comment. I will transfer my information to you. You send me that video, and I'll be glad to have a little segment of promoting your song of any kind. But I will listen it to you first, to make sure. But I would mostly, even if you have a comedy bit of some kind, like say that you videotape, you went to a stand-up comedy, you videotaped yourself, and you want to promote yourself, I will actually, to have something funny in my channel beside me, making fun of myself or being, just ridiculously bad, will have a segment of funny guy. That's up to you. Please like and follow, subscribe and comment, and let me know if you have something. I will, give me your email address on the comment, and I'll be glad to email you back and get your whatever you want me to promote on my YouTube channels. Anyway, now we went to many things. I'm going to do some Swiss bad jokes. I'm going to talk about, because I used to own a restaurant, about the etiquette of eating So first I'm telling you how to eat, so you can relate it to my first channel, my first one. The second one I'm going to talk mostly about table, how the setups are be, what a fork is, what a knife for, how is it supposed to be there. And then towards when we finish all the good etiquette, I'm going to show you all the bad one, which is probably more funny. But you have to know the good to see the bad to be funny. If you don't know, it might not be that much funny. Anyway, let's go first with our first Swiss jokes from my little book. Tell me a joke from Swiss Tale. Ha ha ha! Well, here's the jokes. First, I will make, to be fair, before I say, here, the Swiss joke, because that's gonna have a little yodeling for you. So, here's the Swiss jokes. Ready, set, go. It's very hard to tell a jokes when they actually have nobody listen to you. Well, because you don't have the reaction of the public. And I realize, oh, by the way, before I tell the jokes, I realize I always did live show. And I always get feed when I was younger. Probably now it sucks, but when I was younger, the audience, even they were bad or good, I used to feed of their reactions. I realized that by doing video YouTubes, that I don't have that reactions. So I have to get used to it. So hopefully by doing once a month, my little YouTube channel of talking on the throne, I forget to tell see, I'm such a mess. I actually forget to tell you this is talking on the throne. My talking on the throne YouTube channels, I will hopefully gain better and better. Right now, I'm a mess and I'm okay with that. All right, so no further ado, our first Swiss jokes. I'm going to read it to you because I have bad memories and hopefully I will do a better job last times. So I'm going to put there this way I can look at you in the camera and what I'm reading because I don't have a teleprompter. So the Swiss jokes. So you've just been on holiday in Switzerland. One Englishman said to another, "What did you think about the Matterhorn? You should know better than to ask," was the reply. "Oh, I am not all musical." Boom. I know, it could be better than this. Anyways, that was my first Swiss jokes. I hope you like it. Maybe I read it badly. I don't know. Maybe my translation was bad. But this is, like I said, I was the most famous person for telling bad jokes. That's the way I used to make my money. Telling bad jokes. Anyway, before I get to the next jokes, let's go to our next segment. Which will be the way we eat. All right? So, to refer, now I'm gonna put some pictures on the thing. So, I try to translate the French versions, okay? So, when we eat, because I used to own a restaurant, I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to. So we before the first episode, I tell you how to be on the table, how the table look like, and all that. So now we're gonna have a version how to hold your knife and fork. Okay, so let's start with a fork. And I'm going to put some pictures, so I'm going to read it, put some picture because I translated. So I'm going to put some picture, this way you can see on the meridian while I'm talking to you. Now, the fork, it is held only in two ways. Two ways, not two, not three or one, but two ways. In the right hand, like a pencil, the finger at the end of the handle, enough away from the teeth of the fork. So this is your way. Or in the left hand for spade, as finger showing again, as the end of the fork of the handles. In all other way are bad. All the other ways are bad, okay? So the two ways, are you holding with your right hand, like you're holding like a pencil, or sometimes you will use it with your left hand, like you're actually pointing something, but your hand will be always in the end, not on the teeth of the fork. So this is for the fork part. Knife. Knife. Always held in the right hand, like this. So the knife will always be in the right hand. Finger on the ring. Usually a knife, there is the blade and there is the handle. There is always that ring. So you will not pass that ring. Warning, do not hold it by its blade. It is dangerous. I know that sounds like common sense, but sometimes, who knows? People are weird. Again, I will show you some picture when I edited my video. Okay, so this is the way you hold your fork and knife. Now, you know when you're in a restaurant, sometimes you want to talk to your person, like you go out in a party, and sometimes you can, it's unpolite to talk and eat in the same times. So there is a way to put your silverware, your cutlery on the plate. This way, if the waiter or the service staff know what it is, they will not take your plate away if while you're talking, or they will not ask you, are you finished, sir? Or if suddenly you need to go to the restrooms, you have a certain way to put on a plate. If the waitstaff or the salesman are well educated, they will not take in your plate away. For you to not take in the plate away, you cross your cutlery, you cross your silverware when you have not completed. So you put your knife and fork like a cross on top of your food. That will signal that you're not done with what you are eating. Please don't take it away. Hopefully you have a waitstaff who's well educated. Now, if you're done with your food, you're done whatever, you still have some food in the plate, but you're not hungry and you don't want any more food, well, when we are finished, you place side by side the cutlery. So you take a side of your plate, you put your fork and knife side by side. This will signal the waitstaff or the service person that you're done eating and they can take the plate at any time. Simple, but that's the proper etiquette. Okay, I hope you learned something today. Now, on the table, there is also a glass. Okay, a glass. Again, I will put something. Place in front of the plate, and sometime with another smaller as possible for wine drinkers. So you have a big glass. The big glass mostly is for water, and the small glass is for the wine, which makes sense because, if you put big glass with the wine, you might finish the bottle of wine in no times. The atheist professor recommend not to introduce in any circumstance, even to play, a red fish, nor a frog, or a bouquet of flowers. They try to be funny. When you put a small glass or a glass of water, please, you shouldn't have anything in it, like flower, frogs, or fish. It's only for drinking. So this is the end of the segment, How to Eat. Next segment, in a month from now, I will go on and try this translate and go more educated. Then after that, we will show you the bad way how to eat, which will be more fun. But I hope you learned something today. I will put some pictures from the book. Obviously, the wording is in French. So, I mean, if you speak French, great for you. If you don't, well, you only have my translation to go by. All right, it is time for another Swiss jokes. Oh my God, is still doing it? Yes, I am. Here we go. Maybe this one is better than the first one. On putting down the morning paper, a Swiss citizen sighed. Oh, everything is dry out on mice first. Except politicians, those they dry out on people. I told you it was a little politically, but all that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to a segment about a story that I'm European, I'm Swiss, French descent, and we talk a lot about weird stuff in a sexual encounter. Not like a perverted thing. I mean, it is, but it is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you little sexual stories. So if you're under 18, I will advise you to close your eyes, close your ear, and pass this segment. Okay. For the other one, this is the storyline. It's called Left Brain. Okay. No, there is a couple. Let me put it out. There is a couple. In France, there is a lot of nudists, so we are a nudist camp. There is that couple far away from everybody on the sand in a nudist camp. The guy, the gentleman he's been partying all night, whatever it is. Anyway, he lay down next to his girlfriend or his wife, and he's like taking a nap, if not thinking at all about, do the icky panky part, but he just lay down over there, totally naked, and all this, snoring away. For some reason, his girlfriend or his wife, the woman is well awake and bored. Don't have newspaper, don't have nothing, doesn't have a phone, and she feels a little adventurous to see, far away people, and she says, maybe excited, maybe I can get a little nookies, so I'm gonna try to wake him up. And so she goes next to him, and she pushes him a little, and he's like, oh, what's going on, honey? And she said, hey, honey, are we doing it? And the guy said, well, we doing what? Because he's still, he's waking up, he doesn't really, and then the fact the naked, nuded beast he can't compute that she won't do the icky panky, hic, yup, la, poum, le pluet. Anyway, so she said, well, are we doing it? Come on, let's go. He's like, oh, okay, I'm going. So, she's kind of take the position and he's tried to go overhead, but and she's like, oh, give it to me. Okay, she sounds like an old man. She's like, give it to me. And he's like, Niels tried to go on top of her, and for some reason, Junior is not upping. It's just not happening. He's just waking up. Is for some reason nothing happening. So he said, well, wait a minute, because it's like, wait a minute, I need a little focus to, I need some little motivations. And obviously she can look at the thing and it's like, oh my God, It's not happening. I need you to wake up. Your little thing. Woo, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up. And he said, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. He's closing his eyes. I am focusing. I have to think about something erotic. While he's actually having a naked woman in front of him, he tell her, I need to think about something erotic. And he's closing his eyes. Well, he ended up with a black eyes. That's the end of the story. And when his friend saw him with his black eyes, he said to him, I shouldn't close my eyes while I was saying this. So what do you think? That was my first whoopee, looky jokes. Boom, boom. So this is based on some stories of sexual accounts. So this will be my sexual account segment of Talking on a Throne. Please subscribe, like, comment. All right. I wanted to be sure that you are not living with no other Swiss jokes. So here, another Swiss jokes. Yeah. A psychiatrist tried to reassure a Swiss politicians during a therapy sessions. Utter rubbish. The whole world is not against you. The whole of Switzerland, perhaps, but not the whole world. And that will be the end of my Swiss jokes for this segment. What do you think? Now, if you see me on TikTok, please like my stuff, comment on my stuff. If you see me on Instagram, please like my stuff, comment on my stuff. Don't go to Twitter, don't go to my Facebook, because on my Twitter and Facebook, I'm a little political. However, if you don't like my Facebook politic views, it's fine. You just have to like my YouTube channel. This way I will focus more on try to tell you bad jokes instead to give you my political view. So this you are in, subscribe, like, comment. I'm waiting for you. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, or I see you in my next Talking on the Throne. Besides to have 3 subscribers, which is actually me, myself, and I. Yeah. I have 4 accounts on YouTube, and that's my 4th subscriber. I'm so bad. My YouTube channel is so bad. Not even my daughter subscribed to my YouTube channel. Can you believe this? Maybe I tried to blackmail her for Father's Day. This way, my third Talking on the Throne episode might have a 4th subscriber, which will be my daughter. Let me work on this. Anyway, I'm so glad whoever see this, if you through the end, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Oh, and if you want to see me sing, go to my other YouTube channel, Pepe Le Pieux. Okay? Right now I'm singing old songs from when I was younger. I'm planning to sing some update songs. My daughter actually taped one of my songs, which actually the comedy, but this time it's not a comedy song. She taped it, and I'm waiting for her to edit it and make it a nice thing, and I will post it as soon as it's ready for you guys. But for now, I love you all. I hope you have a good time. Me, I'm sweating like bullet, and I hope this one is a little bit better than my first one. See you soon!
Oh.
Dios, 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 Dios.